everyone. Welcome back. Mr. Mark, Bane, Moxie, Demo, Scott. How's everybody doing? Low IQ, Clow. What's going on? Anderson, Gary, KB, what's going on? Alright. I'm a little tired, but that's okay. We'll be just fine. In 3. Two. Oh, right. Wait. Why is it crooked? In 3, 2, 1, launch. That was nice. Oh my gosh. I think we'll be okay. Did the gravity turn a little late there? I think we'll be okay. Hold on, I'll get to chat in just a second. I'm making sure we get up into orbit like we're supposed to. Miko in 3, 2, 1. Main engine cutoff. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I just had to get up there. Veos is Veosing it. Mistakes made, not made. Neither storm or rain will stop us. That's right. Everyone hit the like button. Oh, thank you so much, Bane. Going for the cinematic experience. I thought it'd be a nice touch first thing in the stream. Is this the new SSTO? No, this is an older one. The new one doesn't have paint on it yet. That's going to take at least another day. Bro, why did my phone autocorrect? I have no idea. Off to a roaring start. Yes. Veos is crooked. Crooked? Where? Jumping right into it? Yeah, that's so quick. Hey, Caps. Good, how are you? Cool. Alright. Anyway, so I apologize if I'm a little... Wait a minute, 1.9. Oh, I just don't want to make this up. Apologize if I'm just a little bit out of it. Kind of burnt. A lot went on today at work. But now I'm relaxing with you guys. So I feel much better. So we're going to go ahead and today we are going to... We're going to bring home the gold. Basically, we're going to dock with the spacecraft. Unload everything, pilots and all the stuff. And complete all the missions. And we're going to find out exactly how much money we made. Should be fun. That's about 288 meters per second. It's 35, so I think we're going to wait till about 15 seconds out. Then we'll begin our gravity, gosh darn. Begin our orbital insertion burn. $10 on the line carrying. KSP is the best therapist. It is. That and Project Zomboid. All right, beginning burn now. Yep. Alright, we're in orbit. It's kind of a wonky orbit, but that's okay. Something tells me we're going to need it. Ah, yes. Actually, we're pretty low. That's good. We need to catch up to these targets. There she is. I hit switch 2 instead of set as target. My bad. We'll figure it out. Finally caught your stream. What's up? Hey, man. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. On to rescue those many babes Veos has found. Well, yeah, well, no. I'm more in it for the money, obviously. Yeah, so we got a really cramped crew in here. Mostly because we've rescued, like, what, 4 Kerbals already? So there you go. Alright, let's switch back. Oh, that scared the poop out of me for a second. There we go. I thought I lost my SSDO. Let's switch back. Got no way to switch back. Yes, rescue my babes. Yes. It was a lot of effort to make... Oh my gosh, really? He's like, not really. Yeah, I bet it wasn't. Alright, here we go. Open her up. Power going. This time I want to set target. And here we go. Alright, we're coming on the first bit. What's the first bit? That's the wreckage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually... I'm going to accelerate. Going to bring our orbit out just a little bit so it intersects. I mean, I should actually do ascending node first. It's just a little off. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Space gold, only the best for Veos. Hell yeah, space gold, man. Gotta get that space gold. If you don't get space gold, then what fun is it? There we go. 50 seconds. 3 seconds. And now. Alright. Same orbital plane. Increasing velocity. Bring this up. There we go. Alright. Up, up, and away. Ooh, look at how close we are. I think one more jump will just about do it. One more jump will just about do it. We'll probably get there before. Yeah, I thought we would. You suck. How much is this? 13 distance? Let me do something real quick. Help myself out here. Okay. That looks perfect. Whoa. Alright, let's do this. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Slow down, mama. Slow way down. Okay. Oh, that's close enough. I can do this. 7.7. Where should she go? Oh, 1.6. That's even better. Selecting target. Three, 2, 1. Fire. Alright, let's aim towards the target and begin our docking sequence. Whoa. Okay, we're fine. For a second, I didn't see any lights. I thought maybe we had run out of juice, which doesn't happen very often on this stream. It's a very rare event. Very rare for us to run out of juice. Give me a second here. I'll re-chat. Just a heartbeat. Lies detected. Why your bladers back to color, not black? I don't know, Gary. That happens a lot. Every time I quit KSP and go back in, they get their color back. So who knows? Maybe it is some sort of secret, high grade, super temperature heat, ceramic metal plating. I don't know. Now that they have wheels, aren't the parachutes on the Orions kind of... You know, I should take some of the parachutes off. That would help with some drag, weight, and a bunch of other stuff. Honestly. The parachutes were there to make sure that the craft was absolutely safe, no questions asked. I suppose I could take some of them off. The Moonrunner, like... What? The Moonrunner's like greased up deaf guy on... Oh my gosh. You're never gonna get me. Not great, not terrible. Right. An Explodium? Yeah, there you go. The Kerbal will go on EVA real quick and paint it. Or they go on EVA real quick and scrape the carbon off. She's on Expolium. Veosum, right? What element would that even be? I don't even know. Alright, I'm just gonna try to get a little closer here. Aim to target. Switching over to orbital view. So I was listening to some people that were watching the new Star Trek Academy, and from what they've told me, because I haven't watched it, but they've told me it's let's just say there's no creativity, man. This guy's about as much creativity as Barney was. Now, in its defense, I haven't seen it, so I can't judge for myself, but the way it's being described, woof. Alright, there she is. Let's make sure that she's ready for cargo. Bring this down. Okay. I think we're good. Switching over. Trek down to say it, it's awful. Who the hell swallows their comm badge? I'm pretty sure that the people, the writers that were making the new Star Trek thought that would be funny for the modern audience. They didn't think twice about the implications of somebody who's supposed to be 1,300 years into the future, supposed to be intelligent, you know? So they will make the excuse, well, they're alien, they don't know better. Well, if they're alien and they don't know better, how the hell are they in Starfleet? You know? How does that even work? Why are they even there? I mean, tell me something. Do you think any military on the planet would hire? And I know it's not a military organization, but let's say any organization, would they hire somebody who eats their uniform? I don't care if they're alien or not. If they're an alien race that eats their uniform, then scientifically speaking, as a species, how did they evolve enough to be able to make it into space if they didn't just eat everything in sight? You know, oh well, her diet, she's an alien, so her diet might be metal, right? Well, that's good. Doesn't she have stuff to do besides eating her freaking comm badge? No, man, that's Alex Kirkman trying to be funny, and it just comes off as really bad. It makes the character look stupid, like they've got some sort of mental issue. So it does the exact opposite of what he's trying to achieve. It's really sad. All right, let's do this. Stonk, independent. Prime directive, yeah. Will you ever release your game save? Never. You cannot have it. Never. But you can copy from it. I don't care. It's a game anyway. Alright. Let's mosey on in, shall we? We've been dancing for long enough. Let's go ahead and mosey on in. Easy now. Nice and easy. Just to explore. Oh, well, there's nothing really to explore. You're good, man. It's basically stock KSP. This is 10% science mode. There's nothing to explore. You might as well play stock, because that's exactly what this is. All it is stock. Alright, let's see what we can do with this now. I've kind of gotten accustomed to this camera thing. I really do like it. Easy now. Slow down. Look at that. Look at that. Coming right up to it. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked it when I guessed. I liked it when I guessed where everything was. It made it more challenging, for sure. Alright. Here she goes. Oh my gosh, it's a little... Okay. Easy down. Back. Oh, man. Honestly... Fuck. Sorry. The camera was actually messing me up. The camera was actually messing me up. It looked cool, but it was messing me up. Alright. So, what we're going to do is we got 2 of the experiment storage units. I'm going to go ahead and I think I got it on number 4. Let's try number 4. I'm getting nothing. Okay. Let's try number 9. There we go. Oh, number 9 does that? Oh, for this ship, of course. Okay, so we took what we could. But we only have 2 of the storage units. The new SSTO that I built has 4 storage units. So we're able to take all the science. Because a lot of times what's going to happen is when we go to other planets, we will take 4 samples of the same science and put them in different things in order to get 100% of it. So in order to bring them all back, because you can't put the same science in a container that has already the same science. If we have 4 of these, then we'll be able to get everything. In the 20th and 32nd century, I guess, J.J. Abrams in charge of Star Trek still. That's the new one is rubbish. He ruined the franchise with the honorable ships and stories. Just like he ruined Star Wars. Yeah, and honestly, it's not even totally J.J. Abrams' fault or even Alex Kurtzman's fault. Honestly, what's happening is there's a group of people that are behind them, pushing them and galvanizing them to do this to stories nowadays, regardless if it's Star Trek or Star Wars, because this small little group is trying to make videos or movies for an audience that is very, very small. I won't say they don't exist, but they're extremely small. And so what ends up happening is that you start blowing millions of dollars on creating a movie or TV series that only a hand group of people ever watch. That's it. And everybody else who used to watch the show, they go and do something else. And so that's a good way to kill a series, is when you design it for an audience that's very, very small. What can you do? Oh, you can preach to the world. You can say, "Oh, this is the new Trek. Oh, you know, this, that, and the other thing." But in the end, when you don't have a job anymore because whatever you had failed, and they can scream all they want too. When it fails, they can scream all they want, just like they always do. Oh, it's the people. It's the Star Trek haters. you know, or whatever the case may be. Oh, they just hate us. They hate progressive stuff. They hate us. You know, and it's like it's the equivalency of watching somebody on a ship set it on fire because they were cold. And then when it sinks to the bottom and they're on a life raft, they're screaming out to the crew members that were trying to put the fire out. They're screaming out, "You did this! You did this!" And they're looking at them like, "No, you did this!" It's sad. It's sad to watch. Anyway, what was I doing before I got into my high horse? I was reading chat. Hello, Foxworthy. I'm really curious to see your infrastructure. I don't have one. I literally don't have one. Do I need to bring your soapbox again, Vios? Hey, Jolly. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. No, you don't need to soapbox my fire. You're good. Wow, that didn't make any sense. I find your ships really aesthetic and usable. Thank you. Not only do mine fly like bricks. The usual. No. See, it just takes practice, man. I've been doing this for 10 plus years, so it just takes practice. And I don't even think I'm that good. There's plenty of. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. There are plenty of KSP YouTubers out there that build way better stuff. As much as I'd love to, right? I hope whoever buys the Star Trek IP in the future does it justice. That's if it survives. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping if Skydance Company sells off Star Trek. Oh, Exonar. Yeah, I remember that one. The ship looked really bad. It looked like a good story, but the ship looked really bad. I guess they were trying to make a hero ship, and it ended up with comically giant warp nacelles on it. Okay. Fantastic Trek films and CBS. Right. The Message, right, Bane? Gosh darn. Us Trek fans really hate the films and the stories. Yeah, exactly. Sounds like Rings of Power. As a Trek fan, what did you think of Orville? I'll tell you, Orville was a breath of fresh air at first, but I can see that they were dealing with a lot of copyright loopholes. They couldn't exactly make Star Trek stuff, so they did their best to try to work around it and make loopholes. So the bad thing about it was there was plenty of stories that they made that made no sense. Case in point, the one where they made first contact with alien species and didn't even bother to study the race for years to know their customs, history, and everything else, or anything else of that nature before going there. And so what ends up happening, they find out that this alien race of psychopaths are all about star signs, and they find out that the crew was born on a certain year according to their star signs that labels them criminals right off the bat. And so they ended up in this position where the two crew members that were imprisoned by the people on the planet were imprisoned because of star sign, because they didn't stop to think, oh, maybe we should sit back for a second and observe these people before making first contact. No, they just hopped right in there. Don't give two licks, and that's kind of the lesson to be learned with that video. You need to observe before you jump in. There was a couple other ones that were kind of meh, but for the most part, I want to say that it was more entertaining. I should say that because you had the guy, he's a comedian anyway, but it was way more entertaining than what the Trek was coming out with at the time, which was Discovery. So, there you go. So we got the gold. Yes, we got the gold. Like me. Our Star Trek he's show our love for the series, right? Veos isn't funny that in the Star Veos isn't it fun? Oh gosh, damn! I can't even read. I didn't want to call off the stream again like I did last night. I really wanted to play it with you guys, so I did it anyway. But I tell you, man, it's been a madhouse at my job. I can't. In my head, I just can't. Because isn't it funny that in Star Trek, they always body go where no one has gone before, only to find someone living there, and they speak English. Manwich Monies, oh, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy. Big preach. Yeah, Manwich Monies. I appreciate you a lot. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. I do feel warm and fuzzy now, but still, you didn't have to do that. Let me go back and read. I know Matt Lone has more views, but in my opinion, you have better style of builds. Oh wow, thank you so much. No, Matt's really good at what he does. Obviously, the man's sitting on over half a million subscribers, so obviously he's doing something right, right? I stopped watching it after the first season. I see. There was a lot of subtle things with Orville, and then there was things that were not in it. Yeah, so Orville was your hit or miss. It was trying to replicate Star Trek without trying to get copyrighted as Star Trek, you know? So there's a lot of hit or miss. But there was plenty of funny parts in it that I enjoyed thoroughly. Let's see. Especially Boris having to take a whiz once a year. That was so funny. That was so funny. He's like, what happens if it's a windy day? I mean, it was so funny. Anyway, the social credit score episode made me turn it off. The social credit score was, again, same thing. They didn't stop and study the civilization. I know they had scientists on the, they had scientists in, the city doing something, but you just made the scientist look like an absolute dumb ass because he'd ignored the social cues that were very important in that society. Completely ignored them. You don't send, and I don't even think, honestly, I don't even think he was a scientist that was, meant to study cultures. Because if he was, he would be extremely aware of what's going on around him. Instead, he's, talking and pointing at the whatever, and the girl's sitting there with the baby, and everyone's seeing it, and she's getting downvoted. And I'm like, why? And the girl, she gets a hat that's not supposed to be worn except for a certain culture on the planet because they didn't know. How can you, air quotations, how can you not study the damn place and know before you even jump in there? And the dummy that does something with a statue because, oh, well, they will let me do it back on Earth. Really? Really? I mean, I know it's funny and they need some sort of plot device in order to continue on with the story, but don't do that. You just made the scientists of, what was it called? The United whatever, you just made them all look dumb. But anyway, but it's a hit and miss. So Orville's very hit and miss. Don't forget 2 alarms, 2 legs, it's torso, right? Same height as humans, right? Coincidence? I think not. Are we talking about the show because they announced nuclear power planets on the moon, like For All Mankind? Are we talking about the show because of that? I don't know. I don't know, Albert. I have to go like 6 times a night. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it is. Brutus and his partner getting addicted to smoking was hilarious. Yeah. The immortal name of 500 cigarettes also came right. Same brainwave. Anyone else think Boris would be maybe? I don't know. Boris holodeck programs. Yeah, the holodeck programs where he was addicted to the P word. That was funny. All right. We talked ourselves right into night. What the hell? That was weird. Oh, must have went through a doohickey. Okay, so let's do this before I get to talking again. You guys get me talking, man. I can talk all day about Star Trek and Star Wars. Don't get me started. For the love of everything that is holy, don't. Please don't. Let's get our Kerbals on board. Sabas. Okay, so it's these three. I know it's these three. Transfer. We're going to start transferring them over. Hello. All right. Transfer. Come on. And Kerwise, transfer. Yeah, one more seat. Do we get everybody? No, it's just the three, right? Rescue, rescue, rescue. Yeah, so it's just three. So, okay, all the rescuees are on board. We're going to double check real quick. Snow. Snow will double check real quick. Make sure we got all the science off of here. Pretty sure we did. Take two. Oh, okay. We're going to take those two. Alright. Is there any in here? Take three. Okay. So that's three taken. And store. And store. Okay, good. So it looks like we took everything. Put them in. We're going to put them in the other one. Because it won't go into the science boxes. Put them in there. Store. And then I think there's one more. Store. Okay. All good. All goody goody two shoes. And he's an engineer, so we need a scientist in order to close that up. Alright, let me load back up. We'll do it later. Don't worry about it. We'll do it later. Here. Okay. Alright, so we got all the crew on board. We got all the science on board. She's definitely going to need to be refueled here. But until then, let's go ahead and go back to Kerbin. Easy does it. Straighten this out. That's fine, that's fine. And hold on, before I decouple, let me go ahead and check chat real quick. We should have all the science. We're good. All right. I wonder if anyone will go back for their saddle in Star Trek Academy. Probably not. That's probably not part of the message, right? Spacepan. Oh, so Bane, I heard that in the very beginning of Star Trek Academy, the young boy is fighting somebody in a shuttlecraft, and they go to warp an atmosphere like for a second, and the guy goes flying into the back of the ship and goes splat. Why he didn't? Why the boy didn't go flying with him? I don't know. Even if the boy was strapped to a chair, if that kind of inertia was put on the entire crew, the boy's brains would have scrambled in his skull, and all of his internal organs would have gone splat inside of him. So apparently in 1,300 years from now, in the 32nd century, they don't have inertial dampeners like they do in TNG and everything, every other Star Trek episode on the planet. But that's Alex Kurtzman for you. And the message. There goes my harem. Oh, sorry, Bane. Spaceman, I'm here. Hello, Colony Kerbal. Kerbal, I'm just going to call you Campbell. That Kerbal boarding in the middle, right? Space Pimp. Classic line, I'm going to go for milk in space. That's the start of one of those films. Time to go home, right? And maybe transfer some fuel. Transfer some fuel. No, we're good. I mean, it's not this ain't gonna touch that. Inertial dampeners. What are those? Here, just enjoy 1,000 G's, right? Exactly. Although I didn't watch it. This is what I hear. And a lot of people are complaining about it. All right. Let's go ahead and undock. Ooh. YouTube tax time. Oh, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you, man. Love and a like, man. Love and a like. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. But thank you for the warm fuzzies. He's like, do you think you can buy my happiness and make me dance like a monkey? Well, that's where you're right. That's where you're right. All right, let's do this. Pulling away. That's what she said. All right, bring us around. Where's the... oh, no, we're going to blow by it, so we might as well do one more round. Whoa! Love and a like. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. If you crash, I'll be off the hook for some child support. Not suggesting anything, just saying. Wink, wink. You're so bad, Bane. You're so bad. You were just the recruiter. You're so bad, Bane. Why are you so bad, Bane? Stop being so bad. Alright, let's make sure we get this thing pointed towards the sun. Keep the batteries charged. I think that's one thing. That's one thing about the new SSTO that I made. I need to fix the wings because it doesn't have the ability to have cells and stuff pop up on the bottom. It's definitely a super prototype for sure. I'm not bad. I just drawn that way. Okay, Roger Rabbit. You know, when I was an itty bitty kid and I saw Roger Rabbit for the first time, it had been out for a long time since then, but I saw it for the first time. Yeah, I can say as a young, tiny man, I was taking a breath. I was. The art was palpable. All right, let's do this. Everybody's on board. Right about there. Okay. Breathe, damn it. Typo. What? Breathe, damn it, typo. Because if you taking a breath. If you ever make Star Trek inspired craft, eventually you can use a fairing for the saucer sections. Oh, I beat you to it, man. I beat you to it. There's plenty of videos in my armoire of videos on YouTube. But definitely you can do that. Alright, let's do this. Let's go ahead and set it. Switch over to reentry probe core. Or not. Okay, what the hell's going on? Okay, reentry probe core initiated. And trajectories is online. Let's give it a little push. We just need a little push. There she goes. All right, looks good. We're on our way in. There she goes, switching over to free cam. Preparing for re-entry. Aligning spacecraft. Keep on forgetting to crank this up to 1,000,000. All right. Looks good. We are locked in. Electricity's good. Motor propellant solid. And here we go. YouTube didn't ping me. Oh no, Gizmo, no. Gizmo, did you see the new Star Trek Academy? Pretty cool, huh? Let's close that, shall we? Re-entry confirmed. Heading in. Going in for Jebediah maneuver in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We might overshoot the runway this go around. I don't know. Oh yeah, thanks for that, by the way. Veos doesn't, but I do, winky face. Hey Veos, hello Kyler. Sorry for being late. You're fine, Kyler, you're fine. Alright. Looks like we're going pretty fast here. I'm going to try to bleed some of this off. Oh boy. Looks like we got a little bit of a rainstorm coming. Switching over to cockpit control. Stability assist online. We're about halfway through the electricity. Let's try to keep her stable. Turning these off. Mama. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I gotta focus. $200. Got rain. What are we looking at here? Nice. Real nice.
Terrain. Pull up.
Ah, screw it.
Pull up. Terrain. Pull up.
Gears out.
$200. 100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Touchdown in 3,
10.
2, 1. We're on the road.
Retard. Retard.
Whoa, what the hell? That was one hell of a break. But they're down safely, buddy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Let me read chat real quick. Helping myself to a little bar night. Oh my gosh, no. Don't talk about just like as it was just a bad I thought you I thought you loved it, Gizmo. What happened? What made you see the light? I mean, what made you not like it so much? Veils, the artist who drew Jessica Rabbit, must have been smoking. Yeah. Although I've seen ladies with curves like that. Maybe not as aggressive, but definitely like that. 1950s curves, right? Hell gaze. Plus old times, right? Extreme curves like the mountain road. That is what the clothing did back then. I guess so, huh? Alright, let's stop. Okay, so we've got all the science. We've got everything. We've completed everything. All of these are completed. Take your bets. Take your bets right now. How much money do you think we brought back? How much money do you think we brought back? I forget how much money we have right now. Matter of fact, that's what I'll do. I won't recover vessel. I'll just go to Space Center. We'll see how much money we got right now. I can help Veos with better net than whatever this is. Returd. Yeah, that's it. It's a read and a turd. Returd. Oh my gosh, there's a lot more than I saw. Golly. Carry BE to it. Okay, so I got 600,000. That's from just taking that's from just taking the initial stuff, right? So I got 600. Do you think we'll break 1 million? Place your bets. Do you think we're going to break 1 million? And if so, by how much? I'll let you guys type. I'll read chat while I'm at it. Yeah, that's bad. That's trash. Whoop, whoop. filter, whoop, whoop. No, it should, Gary, it should go whoop, whoop, demonetized. Whoop, whoop, demonetized. Hello, everybody. I finally catch up. Hello, how are you? Again, Veos, my verb vision IR waiting. Don't worry. I will download it this weekend. I promise. 473, I don't know. 67, maybe. 600, maybe. At least 9, okay. Before the taxes, 5, okay. Dang, there's a lot going on outside. Sounds like the weather in Germany. 300k because of hard mode, right? Reshade, but basic one. Install div control, buffer bypass. You know, oh, cool. What this is just an overlay. Does not help. Oh, okay. Well, easy. Just putting you over. All right. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? What was that? Whoop whoop. Monetized. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. And I still have the filter on. You're right. I still have the damn filter on. But it's okay because it's nighttime, so the filter was kind of helping any darn way. It's not like I was... Okay. Let's do this then. Let's do this then. Alright. I'm grabbing the ship and recover in 3, 2, 1. Brought back 40 science. Oh, we just barely. We're about $5,000 short of $1 million. So close. So close. Look at that. We got 3 new people that I'm going to go in later on and change the names of to some lucky chat members. So we were 5,000 off. So close. All right. What time is it? Wow, it's almost an hour. Okay, I'll give you guys a choice. Do you want to explore the new SSTO I'm building, or would you like to see if we can get some more missions? Child support, damn it. Wah, wah, wah. Couldn't just land extra hard? Right, exactly, I know. Sorry, Bane. Looks like you're going to be in support court. Yes, new SSTO time? Alright, we'll check it out. I know there's only like 30 of you watching, but I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. We're going to switch some things up maybe next week. Hell, maybe even during the weekend. We're going to play some other games. And I know there's only going to be like 5 people watching, but that's okay, because I'm going to try to start mixing the bloodline here. Too much in-ring going on. There we go, let's do this. When it comes to games, of course that's what I'm talking about. Duh. It's in the X series. Okay, X series. X. There we go. Oh, before I do that though, the wheeled contraption. Let's do that. This is fun. Alright, so I think you guys saw this one already. I use the turboshaft engine for the rotors, and I spin it using the reaction wheels. Because if this is going to be driving on another planet, there's not going to be any air. So these are pretty. The turboshaft engine are pretty much the only usefulness they have are to spin. I tried the other way. I tried putting rover servos on, rotation servos on there. Let's just say they're very difficult. It's temper tantrum. It's temper tantrum. For some reason they'll go and then they'll stop and then they'll go and they'll stop. I even tested it. I had like a little thing that I tested. Check it out. I built a little thing to test it right here. And I turned them on. I got the rotation servo there, and everything's off, the motor's off and everything else. It's not locked. And of course I got the turbo shaft here. And all I did was put a little air on it to try to make it go around. This thing spins really nice. But this thing, it gets caught. It spins, stops. It spins, it stops. Or it doesn't even move, which I had to put hydraulic cylinders on it in order to push it. So we're not using these rotation servers. We're just going with the turbo shaft engine. Maybe some grippy pads on the wheels. You know what? You're right, Gary. Gosh damn it. When you're right, Gary. Let me put some grippy pads on the wheels. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be freaking amazing. That's going to be so cool for grippy pads on the wheels. That's going to be really, we get it, feels. Damn you. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's so funny. Inter, welcome Inter. Everybody, if you don't know, Inter's got I almost said a chat channel. Inter's got a YouTube channel. Check him out. Give him some love. So anyway, yeah, we don't have any grippy pads. Sorry. But it's fun regardless. You guys want to go out and spin real quick before I show you the new SSTO? We got like 19 minutes left. Let's do this. Let's do... What did I do that? I didn't... Ooh. That's a different sound, isn't it? I can't launch it from here because this place only allows for 30 parts. Let's go back. Yeah, why not? What about fitting Kerbal command chairs, the wheel edges facing forward and back, the wheels in the soil? Really? Kerbal command chairs, huh? Okay, that's cool. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Kerbal command chairs. That would be a good idea. It's so funny. It's so funny. A lot of people in chat don't realize just how low on the freaking tech we are. Just how low on the tech tree we are. Okay. They think we're like on like near the edge with Cal 9000 tech. Yeah, okay. He's like, you poor bad. Weird. You got those wheels. The Metal Institute, right? All right. Let's do this. Launch. Amazingly enough, this thing is loud, and I think it comes from a mod. I have a mod that does wheel screeches, metal impact sounds, stuff like that. Some stuff like that. Wow, I know my brain's about to fall out. So you're going to hear a lot of banging. It's going to sound like this thing has like a garbage can for wheels. But it is fun. Have a chatbot chain. Oh, you do. That's cool. All right, guys. I apologize in advance. Here we go. This is going to be really loud. This is going to be really loud. Do you guys want me to turn this on, by the way, so you can see? Or, you know, I'll just do this, since a lot of people are really hating that. I will go... Settings. Gosh damn, I couldn't find it. Ambience. No, that's sound. Ambient light boost. Yes. That's a little better. Right? EML metal pipe. This will explode. Rocket sounds enhancement. I think that might be it. I don't know. Garbage cans for the wheels. Or I guess a short... Yeah, it's been a while. All right, everybody. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And I'm pressing the W key. It's so nice. These things work so nice. I'm pressing the W key. I'm moving forward. And I could press the D key and I could turn left or right. All right, here we go. Woo! Like a freaking locomotive, baby! Locomotive, baby! We're doing about 30 meters per second. All right, full stop. Now, here's the cool bit. Here's the cool bit. Notice that we really haven't gone into our electricity much just because we got this powerhouse right here. But here's the cool bit. These turboshaft engines, if they're spinning, they generate electricity. It's a lot like an electric car. I can hit the W key and burn up a lot of power. But if I'm going downhill, all I gotta do is take the W key off, and the inertia that keeps this thing rolling will start to regenerate the batteries. It's cool. It's cool. You'll start to regenerate the batteries if you go downhill with this thing. So it can travel at night. As long as there's hills. Alright, we can just bring that back, recover. We'll lose a little bit of money because it's kind of far away, but don't worry about it. There's a couple of Kerbal bucks, I ain't worried about it. No hybrid, right. Wait till I paint it, Bane. Gary, wait till I paint this bad boy. This would look so cool. Maybe I'll make it look like what you call it? Maybe I'll make it look like the APC on Aliens. I don't know. So your moon buggy has KER system? I guess. That's the neatest thing. It doesn't, right? What about going uphill? Oh, no, it can go uphill fine. I didn't think you guys wanted to see that. I thought you guys were bored already, so that's why I cut it short. I cut it short. Drain ahead, pull up. It's like, no kidding. Not bad for a clanker, right? Sounds like throwing a cunt to exactly in the clothes dryer, right? That's awesome. Thank you. Does it have enough solar panels, batteries? I guess. Maybe sound better on the moon. Maybe. Although, if I take this thing to the moon, I'm going to either have to turn off some of these reaction wheels or take them off. Because you got to remember the moon has less gravity, so the reason why I've got all these reaction wheels on here is because it's on Kerbin. I'd have to take some off. Maybe just have one per wheel. I don't know. But it's got plenty of these doohickeys in there, so it could suck up all the science and whatnot. It's definitely something I would love to try. It'd go up in 2 parts. Notice how I got this like this. And I would probably do something for the wheels too, where I could take the wheel, like there'd be like some sort of thing right here where I could build it in space or something and then have it land on the ground. That would be the idea. So it'd probably be launched, the wheels would be launched separate, the 2 body hulls would be launched separate, then it'd be all put together in space, and then probably hauled to the nearest moon, and then dropped off. So there you go. Mobile outpost. That genius. Flip flop, right? Bin Laden mobile. Wow. Yeah, you're probably right, Jolly. To be fair, on Mimus gravity, yeah, Mimus would be like, good grief, I'd only need 1 wheel to have some reaction wheels. The rest of them would just be support. Looks a bit like the Flintstone cart. I don't know. What if you put firework things in the wheel pads? What? Hold on. If I put firework things in the wheel pads? Well, their tolerance is 12 meters per second. I don't think I'd want to use those. If I use these 12 meters per second, the thing would pop. This is why I use the girder segments, because they're rated for 80 meters per second for crash tolerance. Kerbal Lego moon buggy. It doesn't have sat nav DVD screens. I have no idea. Probably. Does it have RCS? No, it won't be in. It won't be in space for long to need it. My ears is up to the seashells. Question video says, MS enough to biome hop on Minmus and come home. Ooh. It depends. It depends. If you have a tiny little probe that doesn't need that much, that doesn't have that much weight, you could probably use an ant engine or something smaller, and I think 450 would be enough to biome hop around. But getting back to Kerbin, you'd probably, 450 is real small, but you could probably make it work a little bit. But that's just for biome hopping. That's not for getting back to Kerbin or anything. All right, let's do this. Oh wait, I was gonna launch again. Good grief. Got about 15 more minutes. I guess we could work on the we could work on it. We could work on the SSTO. Yeah, aw, you. I would show you the mini plane that I'm working on, but we're running out of time. There she is. This is a prototype, okay? It's going to look a lot different when we're done. And for those of you who have been watching my channel for a very long time, you know this. You know that what you see before you is not what it's going to be when it's finished. This is a prototype. This is just to see if it works. So we'll launch it with a full crew capacity. Test its reorbit capabilities and everything else. Actually, no, wait. What am I saying? We're not going to launch it with any crew. We're not going to launch it with any crew. It's $44,000. It's got the new and improved probe core on it, so that can follow prograde. So we're going to launch it empty, obviously. Then, after we're done launching it empty and we figure out exactly how it works, and if it's safe, then we'll put the whole crew on board to test it out, its weight and stuff. Because this is meant to replace the, well, the idea was that it was going to replace the Orion, the one that we just flew. It's going to replace that plane so that it holds more people and it can hold more science. So theoretically, I could dock with the station or whatever, hit the button, and have all this just soak up all the science in one heartbeat. One fatal swoop. It'd be done. This is what I'm talking about. There's no bottom stuff, so we're going to have to be careful with the power. This is not how it's going to look when we're done, though. I just want to tell you guys that right now. Matter of fact, do we have enough time to test it? Let me read chat. Flags could be cool for treads. Yeah, but then you'd be looking at part count. Right now, part count on that thing's evil. Have you ever considered downward-facing thrusters to hold you on the surface like Armageddon? I mean, it's a nice idea, but it wastes a lot of fuel. So if you just don't need them to begin with, and you design your craft to be able to move without them, then you'll be fine. But it is a good idea for, say, if you want to go really fast or something, to be able to keep yourself from flying. But if you're going to go that fast on a low G world, taking off into orbit, it would be the least of your worries. Slowing down would be your biggest worry, because you don't have any friction between you and the planet. So I would say that the biggest worry I would have, or the retro thrusters I would have, would be to slow down the craft. Why not use structural tubes? You're talking about these? Oh, the 10 meters per second impact tolerance for structural tubes? No. That's a no. Can't believe that you can make Orion even better. See, that's what I was thinking. I like the idea of calling it Kestrel, though, because it's, even though it says Orion on it, this is different enough to be considered its own vehicle. I don't know if we have time to test it. I literally just got done building it yesterday. According to my maths, which are not that great, it should work. Everything lines up. It all lines up. So, yeah, it all lines up. It's going to be doing this 45 degree. Look, 45 degree angle. It's telling me right now that the center of mass is above the center of lift, but it's still behind enough so that it's stable on the way up. This tells me it's stable. And of course on the way down, you've got the center of mass that moves up, the dry mass. So it's stable all the way down according to the Kerbal math. Now, how it acts once we get out there is a completely different thing. I don't know. Different capacity. Will this also have refueling purposes or any only for crew transport? It's basically a transport. It's a transport craft. We already have a refueler. Granted, I would like to update that one as well again, even though I updated it today, but I would like to get something up there that's more like a fuel freighter than just a fuel space plane. I'm raising my answer for the question for the last night to name it as Olympus. I don't know. I liked Kestrel a lot, but it's still up in the air. Name it Matt Lown. Okay. Of course we have time. Do you? I don't know. We got 10 minutes, I guess. Haven't watched since one of those videos you talked about, the YouTube algorithm messing with the viewership. Well, that's new. That's news for sure. Long time no see. Hello. Paint it in Orion colors. It will be the same. I know, right? But now, more differenter. I name it Atmo Pager 3000. Where the hell you come up with this, Giz? You owe 15 minutes from the other night since you take expended pew pew. Oh, you know, you might be right. Okay. So, I would love to fly this thing. It doesn't have all the stickers and stuff. Let's I'd hate to fly it the way it looks right now. I mean, I want to be able to, you know, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Give me a second. I'm being dumb. Give me a second. I'm being dumb. Just give me a second, okay? I'm being dumb. Don't be dumb. I want to paint a few things here real quick. Not going to make it pretty. Not going to make it pretty. I just don't feel right to throw it up there the way it is right now. It just doesn't feel right. It just don't feel right. It don't feel right. It don't feel right. It just don't feel right. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Do this real quick. Alright. we're gonna store pattern. Store pattern. Store pattern. Give me a second. Did I load a pattern? Oh, yeah, I screwed that up. Give me a second. Alrighty then. This won't take but a second. I know I said that 5 seconds ago. Give me a second. Okay. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second, dang it. Give me a second. I know I said that a second ago, but just give me a second. It's like, are we there yet? We'll get there when we get there. Alright. We'll get there when we frickin' get there. Okay, looks like a yellow school bus. Gosh darn it. Alrighty then. Okay. It's gonna be its first maiden flight, damn it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Marvel at my speed, okay? Other than that, just give me a second. That's fine. Okay. All right. 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 Alright. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Now we're good. Okay. Goody gum gob. Hold on. I swear I'm not losing myself. Give me a second. We gotta give it all the stops. Gotta give it all the stops, man. Gotta give it all the stops. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right. I think she's ready for a test. What do you guys think? She's ready for a test? Finally? Yeah, I can hear the collective sighs now. Freaking finally. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is Veos doing now? What is he doing? What is he doing? Stop, Veos, please. Just for the love of everything that's holy, please stop. What is he doing? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure all these are right. Number 1, engine. 2, okay. 3, toggle bays. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lights. 9, 10. Make sure nobody's in there. That is completely empty. We're looking at 47,000 Kerbal bucks. I think we can afford that. That's fine. Even if we lose it, it'd be worth it. Here we go. Oh, by the way, Veos, I'm working on a little booster that's smaller than yours. Oh, cool. With the 3 fuse. Oh, that's nice. 3 fuselages. Nice. Paint it brown and call it the Royal Flush. It was barely enough to get home. I had to get out and push the... Oh my gosh. Last little bit. Good grief. I missed that conversation. Oh, mamma mia. Why is it always gotta be raining? Okay, let's do this. Testing out lights. Lights looks good. Looks pretty good. Testing out engine. Engine looks good. SAS on. According to the Kerbal math, this all works. It just works. This one. All right, she's not falling down. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Well, at least we know that works. This is a perfect weather. Perfect weather. Okay. Hello, Veos. Hello, Sethman. Which, as an American man, fed around what? With items as if it was hunting down kind. What? Feeding into the life of 10% science. Watches the process. This brain is doing the thing. Okay. Damn, Gizmo. Tell us how you really feel. Oh boy. Look at the little submarine, right? Veos does Veos. Oh, the orange dart. I'm in the Universal Studios for a school trip right now. That's cool, Stephman. Isn't that the place with Harry Potter stuff? My wife would love to look at that. Runs the Kerbal math again. Oh no, parachutes. We don't need parachutes, right? Red and dangerous. Yeah, it should work, right? Good thing it ain't Kerbal. Just thought about it. Okay, well, let's give this a test. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Pull up. You should work. Gears up. That was smooth. Harry Potter. Aw, Gizzy, don't feel bad. Oh my gosh, you're making me sad. So far, so good. Get pin pushers happy, right? Breaking Mach. That looks so cool. I wish I could fly in it, but We're rising above it now. Here we go. Okay, focus. Focus. Not yet. We'll try 16. And now. Looking good. We're in the pipe. 5 by 5. I wonder if I'm going to actually get this thing to come back home and get most of my money back. That'd be nice. We could see how much fuel it costs. Oh, this ain't good. We're only at 33 apoapsis. I think we might have done a gravity turn a little early with this big boy. No heat gauges yet. Apoapsis at 44. Oh, there we go. Main engine cutoff. Well. So far, so good. Okay. About 2 minutes out. I think instead of 16,000, we'll do our gravity turn about 17. Because we kind of went through the atmosphere a little bit there. We're slowing down, but I don't know. Still got 774 meters per second delta V left over. You got this. What makes it a big boy? There are many things that can make it a big boy. It's a big labubu. Gosh, I hate those little freaking monsters. Alright. Since we're so close to periapsis already, we don't need that much to push into orbit. So I'm going to wait till about 5 seconds out and I'm going to hit it in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, there's a little bit of a disagreement there with the center of mass and center of thrust. Good thing we're doing this test. Alright, we're in orbit. And we have 665 meters per second delta V left over, which is not double what the Orion has, but it's about 300 or almost 400 more per se. So that's lots of maneuvering capability with this delta V of 665. Now, that's not considering that if we load this thing up with Kerbals, we'd be about 100 delta V less. So definitely need some more testing. Let's see, number 3. Okay, cool. That opens her up. Alright. Looks good. We still got strong signal. Let's bring her back home and see how she does in re-entry. Where is that? I want that. That's what I want right there. When you eventually finish this series, you should do one with Community Tech Tree. Maybe. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Looks like you'll get to fly through the clouds after all, right? Stiffs in Space, a new TV series. You can, oh my gosh, man. I just caught that. Stiffs in Space. She can do it, but definitely close to bingo, right? What if you remove 2 crew cabins and use this for moon operations? I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. The moon's only like 3 hours away. The moon's only 3 hours away in Kerbal Space Program. I wouldn't take it to Minmus because Minmus is about a month away. But the moon's only about 3 hours away. I don't know. I don't think it would have enough fuel, honestly. I don't think it'd have enough fuel. Even if we took some off and added a few more fuel tanks, like if we knocked 2 of them off and just added a new fuel tank, I don't know if we had enough fuel, because it takes a lot of fuel to get to the moon, believe it or not. I don't know if even having 1,000 Delta V would be able to get me to the moon and back in one piece. We would have to refuel in space regardless. So I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. I don't think that's gonna work, bro. Oh my gosh, that should be the name, Labubu. You would, Giz, you would. All Kerbal new paragrams going nuts about the ship, right? I got 15 science from my mission. Nice, Scott. Gosh, damn. I didn't swear. I didn't swear. I didn't swear. I unlocked tech tree. Oh, you did? That's freaking all mount. I thought, see? You guys are way better than me. Oveos, did you hear about NASA SLS and Artemis 1? Oh no. Are they canceling it? I saw that coming a mile away. SpaceX rules. If I got 1,500 science from one mission, it'd give me 3 nodes. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Where am I? Forgot where I was. Alright, let's bring this bad boy home and see if she survives re-entry. It should only take another couple minutes. Alright, we're going to do our classic. 1/3 away. Switching over to retrograde. Come on. Retrograde, please. Okay. Trajectories is on. Switching over to Reentry Probe Core. And here we go. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, I don't know. Should I do some more? I'm going to do some more. The only reason why I'm doing it like that is because this thing doesn't have... See these? These tail fins? If I had tail fins back here that was able to completely move the fin back and forth at an extreme angle, I'd be a little bit more lenient on where this thing's going to land, but it doesn't. It has these. And these don't turn a whole lot at all, which tells me that we're probably going to skim the atmosphere way more than actually diving in. It's going to be like a boogie board on the ocean. We're going to skim across it, and that tells me it's going to be a minute before we get back. I'm even considering maybe getting this going a little further back, but this is what these tests are for. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Oh, we're already going in? Gosh, dang. These are what these tests are for. Now, the biggest hurdle that we have to get over is the plasma blackout. Since there are no Kerbals on board, we're going to have a plasma blackout. There are no Kerbals on board, so we're going to get a plasma blackout. Here we go. Hold on to your butts, people. This might be the most prettiest fireworks show that we've had in a long time. A very expensive 47,000 Kerbal buck dollar fireworks show. But that's what these tests are for, dang it. I'm playing CCC and working on Dunacrafts. Nice. You're going to lunch next time? Next month, right? Not gonna lie, a bit of a eyebrow razor veils. Really? Next up, Veils does in oh, you almost made me say it, Giz. Slick tiddlywinkles. Pit view only with 15% science mode. 15? Bring that sucker back down 5, man. 15's no fun. That's our nuts doing a new Artemis 2 system. Oh my gosh. Well, they're getting money for it, so why not, right? Doctor. The doctor is in. 57 watching, 34 likes. I didn't think anybody was going to come tonight, obviously. Honestly. I'm not very energetic right now, so I can't capture an audience. I can't capture an audience like I used to. There she goes. We're in blackout. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're in blackout. Okay, what's going on? Oh, we're doing a Jebediah maneuver now. Okay. Oh, dear. We're landing in the ocean. Apparently, we're landing in the ocean, people. Alright, we got control. Let's try to bring this puppy back. Come on. I got 630 meters per second delta V. I'm going to try to save it. I'm going to try to save it. We can land back at the KSC. That'd be great. Alright, well, hold on. And we're going to... Now, go, go, go! Come on. Work for daddy. Ah, fudge sickles. That's not going to do damn thing. $105. Well, looks like we're landing over here again. That's okay. We'll get about 97, 95% back. And we don't have any parachutes. So. The closer the better, but this is all hilly terrain. Like ugly hilly. Let's do this. And we need to get stopped with that. Alright, here we go. Ooh, okay, I'm getting some control problems. Hello. 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 Got some control problems here. Oh, hi G, hi G. Hi G, hi. Alright, I'm gonna go that way. Ooh, mama. Wow. She does not like this at all. Ease out, girl. Ease out. Steady, steady. Don't make me smack that ass. Steady. 371. Wow, she's going downhill fast. Alright, I'm going to re-engage these. Oh, it's a city. Can't land there, can I? Be a little weird. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Easy. What's going... Oh. Damn, I had it on freaking prograde the entire time. No... Ugh! I would smack myself, but I don't have the strength. 50, 60 viewers the past couple of weeks. Oh, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Love it. Get back here. Okay. Pull up. Pull quick. We're gonna have to clear a highway. Then again, there's no Kerbals. There are no Kerbals being. If we crash and burn, I'm fine with that. I want to try to save it. I want to try to save it. You know what we should have done? We should have got. You know, a nobody. Sorry, who was a pilot. We should have at least got a pilot in here so we don't have to worry about the plasma blackout. Where'd it go, man? Where'd it go? Alright, I'm gonna go for the water. Not that I don't believe in its gear system, but you know. There you go. Alright, here we are. Coming in. We have no fuel, so anything's fucking. I mean, fudging, lots of fudging going on. To say that my heart's not beating right now is not true. Come on, baby. Dangerous, right? Challenger level vehicle that'll replace it properly, right? Do not Kerbin, right? Cuss word. Ah. You had 2. Would have saved me on 8 years of child support. Should have made me the pilot. No one is better than me. You're darn right, Gizmo. You go, girl.
Too low.
Oh no.
Too low.
Alright, gears out. Here we go. Not that I'm planning to take a drink, but just in case. Ooh, that's a nice flat place right there.
190. 80.
Yeah, we're probably going to take a drink.
70. 60.
Easy. Easy, I don't want to follow this guy. Easy. Nice and easy.
50. 40.
Alright, here we go.
30.
Safe landing speeds achieved.
20.
Pull up at last second. Up, 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 up,
10.
up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Ooh, that was smooth.
Retard.
That was smooth. That was real schmooth. That was real schmooth. Oh, nice and schmooth. Oh, nice and schmooth. Too bad we didn't get to land on the runway, but we're gonna make most of our money back. Very schmooth. Yes, you bozo, you can't roll on water. I can land on 2 peanuts easy. I bet you could. I bet you could. It is literally not denying that the Dragon capsule. Oh, yeah. Finally, another test flight stream, right? Well, this has been a good test on water, air, land veils. Like butter. What does that thing have? Like a 40-1? I have no idea. What I'm trying to tell you is that we shouldn't be betting heavy on unproven vehicles like Starship. Seriously though, should we or should we not? That is the question. This is why parachute, yes. All right, well, I think that's it. We did a good job. That was a good little test. I believe it was a really great test. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Love you all. Appreciate every single one of you. I know that times are tough. Just be strong. Take it one breath at a time. That's all you can do. All right, everybody. See you later. See you later, Bane, Gizzy, Kyler. See you later, Iron. See you later, Jolly. I'm out. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Stay safe. Gary. Colin. I keep on calling him Colin for some reason. Zenith. I see you, Zenith. There you are. And Waka. Waka? Oh my gosh, I'm murdering that. Kerbal Defense Ministries. I see you. Jason. I see you, man. Thank you so much for being here. Legion! I know. Such sweet Saria. Love you too. See you all later. Take care. And I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. We'll do this. Alright, everyone. Bye for now. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.